The ocean covers over 70% of our planet. It breathes storms, it swallows ships, it connects continents, yet divides us with fear. For centuries, it's been a source of life and death. But what most people forget is that the surface is just a mask. Beneath the waves, in the cold black voids where sunlight dies, life gets strange, alien, ancient, and unforgiving. You think sharks are scary? That's just the headline. What truly haunts the ocean are creatures you've never seen, because most victims don't get the chance to look twice. Some strike without warning, others wait, perfectly still until you come too close. Some float silently like ghosts, armed with venom deadlier than cyanide. Others have survived mass extinctions, unchanged, unstoppable, waiting for you to make a mistake. This isn't a myth. This isn't an exaggeration. These creatures are real, and they are some of the most efficient killers nature has ever engineered. And if you ever encounter one, your survival depends not on how fast you can swim, but whether you even know what's coming. These are the top 5 most dangerous sea creatures that could kill you instantly. Welcome to no-chill nature, where the wild has no mercy. Let's begin. 5. Stonefish, the underwater landmine. It doesn't chase, it doesn't swim fast, it simply waits. And that's what makes it deadly. The stonefish is a master of deception, blending in so perfectly with its environment, it's almost impossible to spot with the naked eye. To the average beachgoer, it looks like a rock, a harmless lump among coral and sand. But underneath that stillness lies 13 venomous spines, primed to react in less than 0.015 seconds if pressure is applied. Just one wrong step, one casual moment of confidence in shallow waters, and you're done. This isn't just venom. It's a chemical cocktail that attacks the nervous system, muscles, and cardiovascular function. All at once, victims describe the pain as a burning fire that radiates through the entire body. A few have even gone into shock from sheer agony alone. And if that wasn't enough, this creature can survive out of water for over 24 hours. That means fishermen who toss their catch on the deck can still get stung even after the fish has died. Doctors often don't have anti-venom nearby, especially in remote coastal villages, which makes the stonefish not just a threat, but a time-sensitive death sentence. Nature didn't make it beautiful. It didn't make it fast. It made it invisible, and that's far worse. 4. Blue-ringed octopus, the tiny time bomb. It glows, it pulses, it mesmerizes. The blue-ringed octopus is easily one of the most beautiful creatures in the ocean. A small, hypnotic swirl of golden skin and electric blue rings. But don't be fooled. Those rings are a final warning. The visual cue before a biological shutdown. It lives in shallow tide pools across Japan, Australia, and Indonesia. Tourists often see them while wading or snorkeling and, not knowing the danger, pick them up out of curiosity. Some even take selfies. What they don't realize is they're holding death. This octopus carries tetrodotoxin, one of the most potent neurotoxins on Earth. There's no antidote, no treatment. The toxin blocks sodium channels in your nerves, causing muscle paralysis and respiratory failure. Within minutes, your brain stays alert the entire time, aware but trapped. What's worse, you don't always feel the bite. It can be painless, the first sign that something is wrong. You stop being able to speak, then you stop being able to breathe. There are multiple species of blue-ringed octopus, and scientists still don't fully understand why they evolved to carry this much toxin. Some researchers believe it's not just for defense, it's for taking out prey with zero resistance. This isn't just a creature, it's a living biological weapon. disguised as art. 3. Great white shark, the apex hunter. There's a reason every ocean horror movie uses this animal, because the fear is primal, hardwired into us. The great white shark is the largest predatory fish alive today. It can weigh over 2,000 pounds, stretch up to 20 feet, and pack 300 razor-sharp serrated teeth into a mouth wide enough to fit a grown man whole. But its real strength isn't its size, it's its brain. Great whites are strategic, intelligent. They don't just hunt, they study. They use stealth and speed, often rising from the ocean floor to hit prey in a vertical breach, lifting their entire body out of the water in a single devastating blow. Scientists call this the airborne attack. Their bite force, over 4,000 pounds per square inch, more than a lion, more than a bear. If you're a seal or a swimmer in murky water, you won't even see it coming. And contrary to popular belief, sharks don't bite out of hunger alone. They investigate their world through their mouths. A single bite out of curiosity is still enough to kill. Shark attacks on humans are rare, but when they do happen, great whites are usually the culprits. They are the apex predator in the ocean, and the only thing above them is us. But even that is questionable when you're in their territory. 2. Box jellyfish, the invisible killer. It's the most deadly animal you'll probably never see. The box jellyfish floats like a translucent ghost in warm coastal waters, especially around northern Australia and Southeast Asia. It has no face, no claws, no teeth, and yet it's responsible for more human deaths than sharks, stingrays, or sea snakes in some regions. Its body is bell-shaped and can span up to 10 inches across, but the real threat is in its tentacles, which can grow over 10 feet long. Each tentacle is covered in thousands of stinging cells, nematocysts, each one capable of firing venom faster than a bullet. Contact can result in Irukandji syndrome, a terrifying condition marked by waves of extreme pain, muscle cramping, vomiting, and sometimes hallucinations. In some cases, victims go into cardiac arrest before they even reach shore. A single box jellyfish has enough venom to kill like 60 adults. And here's the worst part. It's nearly invisible in the water. Australian beaches often put up jellyfish nets. In peak season, lifeguards carry bottles of vinegar to neutralize the stings. But if you get caught too far from land, there's little anyone can do. It's not just a jellyfish. It's a floating death trap, perfectly evolved to survive and kill without ever making a sound. 1. Saltwater crocodile, the ancient executioner. The saltwater crocodile doesn't need venom. It doesn't need speed. It's dangerous because of what it is, a prehistoric killing machine that hasn't changed in over 200 million years. Why? Because it never had to. These reptiles are found across Southeast Asia, Australia, and the Indo-Pacific, lurking in rivers, estuaries, and, yes, even the open ocean. They can swim over 20 miles in salt water, and some have been found hundreds of miles offshore. They can weigh up to 2,600 pounds, grow over 23 feet long, and bite down with the force of a hydraulic press. But their most terrifying feature? Their patience. Saltwater crocs will stalk prey for days, waiting for the right moment. They strike when you're distracted, drinking water, fishing, stepping too close to the edge. And when they grab you, they don't just bite, they drag you under, roll you until your bones snap, and then store your body underwater to eat later. That's not theory. That's well-documented behavior. They are responsible for more human fatalities annually than any other marine predator. And yet, they're rarely seen because, like all great killers, they don't announce their presence. They just end yours. The ocean is not your friend. It's not your playground. It's not even your home. It's a world ruled by creatures that have evolved not to coexist, but to dominate. Some kill with venom, others with teeth. Some wait for you to make a mistake. Others are the mistake you never recover from. So the next time you're on a beach, on a boat, or diving into deep water, just remember, the most dangerous things aren't always the ones you can see. This was No Chill Nature. Subscribe if you dare.